What's good, planet Earth? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Charlie, and thank you for coming along for another video. Okay, so PayPal request is what I've got today from Randall, and he's asked me to take a look at the Blue Knights 2014 show, That 1 Second. I think it's called That 1 Second. Yeah, That 1 Second. Now, Randall, I apologise, brother. This has taken me so long to get around to. In fact, all of my DCI fam, I'm sorry I've been missing for so long. Life has just been coming down on me super, super hard, and I just had to take some time out and just sort myself out and figure my shiz out. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes it just be like that. So I'm sorry I've been gone for so long. Consistency has never been my strong suit with YouTube. I tend to go like hell for leather for a few months, burn out, and then I'm ruined. So maybe just a little less, but more consistently. Maybe that's what I need to do. Anyway, we're back. So this is the Blue Knights 2014, That 1 Second. Let's get into it, and without further ado, let's go.
Wait up for me. Wait up for me. Wait up for me.
Performing their 2014 program.
I'm so excited. It feels like so long
International is proud to present
since I did this.
Blue Knights.
Okay, so what have we got? Are those second hands? Looks like they are, doesn't it? Okay, and we've got a clock here.
I'd always heard your entire life flashes in front of your eyes the second before you die. First of all, that 1 second isn't a second at all. It stretches on forever, like an ocean of time.
Okay, so obviously talking about death, and interestingly, we got the snares. They're very kind of like like ticking seconds, right? And she's talking about how you know, right before you die, your whole life flashes before you, but that 1 second isn't a second. It's drawn out into eternity. You know, maybe suggesting that is the afterlife, maybe. But yeah, obviously talking about the ticking towards death. Bit morbid, I think. Anyway.
Second isn't a second at all. It stretches on forever, like an ocean of time.
An ocean of time. Oh, there's a clock on the desk. Again. Hang on. The snare sounded like waves sort of crashing for a second there. They were kind of like rolling. Like, do you know what I mean? That was a terrible snare sound. Attempt at a snare sound. You know what I'm saying, though? And like rolling. Yeah. And they just referenced the ocean. That's what made me think.
That 1 second, an ocean of time. Your entire life flashes in front of your eyes.
I really love those second-hand props. Second-hand props, not second-hand props. You know what I'm saying? I love that piece of music. Oh, that got me immediately. That is cinematic orchestra to build a home. Oh. Whew. Again. That got me immediately. I love that song. Oh, yeah, you can just hear it there. Is that on the xylophone? Or yeah. Woo. Big impact. Some tasty drill.
Forever. That 1 second.
Woo! Okay, do you know what I'm noticing is that I'm really ropey and out of practice because I'm struggling to notice everything like I did when I stopped late last year, and yeah, it's nuts how much I've taken for granted, how much I trained myself to notice. And don't get me wrong, I'm by no means a professional like analyst on drum corps or anything like that. But I certainly notice the difference now. I'm really getting stuck on like minor details and forgetting all that is involved in a drum corps production. So forgive me if I seem to have gone many steps backwards in not noticing stuff, forgetting all of the terminology, the structures, and all of that stuff. It's going to take me a little time to warm back into it, but I'll try my best. Ooh.
Every single moment. I remember lying on my back, watching falling stars.
I recognise that piece of music from
And the
somewhere.
yellow leaves from my favorite maple tree.
Is that a maple leaf on the flag? There are a lot of like and like ding, ding, ding kind of sounds, you know, quite sort of maybe to represent the sort of granularity of time. Maybe, is that the right word? Something like that. But there's a lot of those sort of little staccato little sounds.
Or my grandmother's hands, and the way her skin seemed like paper.
Again. That was stunning.
My grandmother's hands, and the way her skin seemed like paper.
Oh. What a way to bring it in as well. Just gorgeous. Okay, sorry, I wasn't paying attention to what the photos were, but they look like memories of life. You know, you've got family pictures, you've got, you know, a Ferris wheel here, you've got a beach, the hands of clearly an old person resting on a walking stick, a child photo, and then it looks like you've got a photo of the Corps, you know, practicing, or, you know, another production or something like that. It's just life, isn't it? So are these, I presume these are like snapshots of that life that is being replayed, you know, in the moments before death that she was talking about in the opening sequence. Oh, and then lovely dynamics.
Sometimes I feel like I'm seeing it all at once, and it's too much. My heart fills up like a balloon that's about to burst.
Some tension building, isn't there? That sounds like one instrument. That was crazy.
So I climbed the tree to see the world.
It's such a bonkers activity. It blows my mind.
The gusts came around to
Again. That was silky. Okay, more syncopated. Dope.
And then I remembered to relax and stop trying to hold on. Then it flows through me like rain. And I can't feel anything but gratitude for every single moment. You have no idea what I'm talking about, I'm sure. But don't worry. You will someday.
Again.
Can't feel Ben.
Again. Another ding. It's about a second, you know.
And then I remembered to relax and stop trying to hold on.
Okay, let's talk about that. So, stop trying to hold on. That's such a powerful statement, isn't it? Relax and stop trying to hold on. And as someone who has a tendency to try and hold on to stuff, usually that's got to do with childhood pain, hasn't it? Childhood trauma. It tends to create people that are unwilling to let go of things, but they want to stay, you know, connected to the past, and it often doesn't allow you to live in the moment and to move gracefully with the ever onward marching of time. And I think relaxing into that and being able to let go, maybe that's what it's referencing, is to remember to live now. Or actually, it could be let go. Interesting. It could be let go either way, couldn't it? It could be let go of the past, but also let go of the future. Let go, relax. You're gonna die. You know, relax. You are gonna die. It's fine. Relax. Let go. Let go of both. Oh, that's so powerful. Let go. Let go. Oh. That's so powerful. Let go of the past and let go of the future. Relax. Live now. Build a home.
And then I remembered to relax and stop trying to hold on. Then it flows through me like rain.
Interesting, because it started off talking about death, didn't it?
And I can't feel anything but gratitude for every single moment. You have no idea what I'm talking about, I'm sure.
But it's about life.
But don't worry. You will someday.
You will someday. Interesting, yeah. Often people don't understand that. It's often when you see these articles, often, you know, especially on social media, about things people said, their regrets on their deathbeds, and it's often, I wish I'd had the courage, to do certain things or live more in the moment, stop worrying so much. And she's saying, I'm sure you don't know what I'm talking about, but one day you will. And it's hard, isn't it? I'm not trying to get all philosophical here and not make it about this, but the message is important. And I like to ruminate on it a bit. And that's the trick, isn't it? It's so hard to really get that perspective before your time. And I don't think you can ever really, unless you have a close brush with death prematurely, it's very hard to get that perspective on how important you'll never be this young again as you are right now. And future you is gonna wish that current you had lived more fearlessly, and appreciated the time that you still should have. You might not have. Tomorrow's not promised, right? Anyway, that's enough of Charlie's philosophy lesson.
But don't worry.
Welcome to my TED Talk.
Someday.
Beautiful. Again. So I missed quite how nice and impactful that was. I was concentrating on that unraveling spiral.
Ladies and gentlemen, under the direction of Mark Arnold, the Blue Knights.
Wow, that was really moving, as you can tell. To be honest with you, the subject matter, death, time, living life in the moment, and all of that stuff, they're quite emotionally stirring subjects and themes anyway, aren't they? But seeing the face, the emotional faces at the end of the performance, they always get me as well. You just know how much it means and how much work was put in. I've said this all the time, but it never fails to tug on the old heartstrings a bit. One thing I really noticed about this was quite how much room there was throughout it. At no point did I feel that it was crowded or that there was too much going on. I'm quite prone to being overstimulated, and I can often get overwhelmed with some of the shows. There's often so much sound and so much going on all at the same time. There always is. that's the activity, isn't it? But I think it can go to a greater degree sometimes where it feels a little overwhelming sometimes, and that's not a bad thing, you know. It's just for me. So sometimes it's nice to have a little room, particularly, and I think that is one of the genius things with this production, in that because there was such a sort of meaningful theme behind it and a message, and possibly more words, spoken words and lyrics than you find in a lot of drumcore productions. You almost need that space to sort of let that marinate, let the words and the message marinate and let you think, because that's what it's asking you to do, isn't it? And they were conscious enough to leave enough room in the production and in the music for you to do that, while always having these constant sort of ticking themes, whether it be the snares or some kind of staccato instrumentation. It was just lovely. What a great show to come back to DCI with. Randall, thanks so much for your suggestion, man. Sorry it took so long. I'm sorry to everyone who's paid on PayPal for a request. They're all going to get done. None of them are going to get forgotten, but I'm sorry that it's taken this long and that I had to take such a long time out. But anyway, we're back. Never fear. I hope you enjoyed this one. I'll meet you in the comments. Let's talk about it, and I'll see you in the next one. And until then, be kind to yourselves, love everyone, and take care. I freaking love you guys.